Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Pro Antagonist channel. Today we have another character tier list. Don't toy with me, Nagatoro-San. I've practiced this a few times. I'm trying to remember. I have to try to remember what the title of the thing is because Nagatoro don't cut it. I can call it Nagatoro because that's what I call it to everyone else. But yeah. So anyway, this is gonna be an interesting character tier list. I got into this thinking, we got some characters. We got into a grand total of like 8 characters. A lot of these guys are like a background irrelevant kind of. So I'm gonna like background slash not in anime because like for example we have a Nagatoro relative that is not in the anime yet as far as I know, and maybe I'm stupid, maybe I don't remember, but that's based on what I remember. So background characters can eat it for a little bit, and because honestly, I don't know their names, nor do I probably remember them, and it's just kind of weird. Anyway, going into it, we got Nagatoro. I've watched the first 2 seasons. Very good. I have it as a 9 out of 10 on Mal, both the first 2 seasons. I think the first season premiered last year, or no, the year before last. Yeah, the first season premiered in 2021. Second season premiered just now this winter, and it was pretty good. I like it. I think it's a great story. I think the characters overall, all these tiers, they don't really represent characters in all of anime. It's just more so characters based on Nagatoro. There's not a lot of good characters specifically. I guess I'll start off with this girl who's Nagatoro's sister. Uh, she's kind of funny because she picks on Nagatoro a lot. I guess I know where Nagatoro gets it from, but she has some stuff in. She picks on Senpai a little bit over here. She picks on Nagatoro. She picks on the fact that Nagatoro likes Senpai, and it's all kind of just it's weird. It's like, oh, are you like a couple? That's so cute, teehee. And it annoys the crap out of Nagatoro Hayase or whatever. It's what she's called, Hayase Nagatoro. Her friends call her Hayachi or something, but Nagatoro the younger, we'll go with that. I'll say A tier. Nagatoro, very interesting character. She's basically become the archetype of the teaser kind of characters. Basically, what this is anime has these sub archetype or subgenres with all these weird archetypal um, things that kind of just go along with a general sort of standard basic bitch version of itself, where you have all these isekai where the protagonist gets like reincarnated into another world and things like that aren't necessarily I think isekai might just be considered its own genre now, but you have these teaser anime with like it's a rom-com, but the girl, usually the girl anyway, teases the crap out of the dude and kind of puts them in uncomfortable situations, messes with them a lot, enjoys doing so, annoys them, etc. And Nagatoro is probably one of the more mainstream versions of that. I think Nagatoro, honestly, her character, she starts off in episode 1 of the series, like absolutely laying into and ripping the poor senpai man apart. And the senpai guy is very he's very unconfident in himself. He doesn't really have a whole lot of he didn't have a lot of like gusto and going and talking to people. He's just kind of off on his own, doing nothing but his art stuff, and just kind of trying to keep going with his own life. And then she enters his life. She starts laying into him. I think it was in the library or something, and he ends up getting these odd kind of feelings as the series progresses for this girl. Nagatoro is honestly kind of funny. She's a decent enough character, but she gives her senpai, in my opinion, too much crap. It's almost like it feels borderline abusive sometimes, or at the very least, like you're gonna keep calling him creepy, and you're gonna keep calling him all these things. Is like, oh, you're a creepy, pervy senpai, dude. Why do you do like all this stuff? But it's like teasing him, gone way too far. And honestly, I think it's hilarious because this is just a weird kind of series that operates with its own rules. You get Kimo, creepy creepy, and Nagatoro. All of her friends enjoy it. He enjoys it. He always likes all this garbage, even though he acts like he doesn't. They're both very tsundere towards each other, but Anyway, we got Senpai dude who is a B tier. He's a decent artist. He tries his best, but honestly, not that great of a character in my opinion. Actually, you know what? Fuck C tier. I just big cuck energy. I don't really like the guy as much. He's sort of like general rom com protagonist that is just exists to be the girl's punching bag. And in a sense, it's not that interesting to me, like his character, because he just kind of is like, well, I don't actually want to, make any kind of waves or do anything. And I enjoy this girl and whatever, but it's like, yeah, it's too much bitch boy energy. Moving on from that. Next, we have all of Senpai's friends. We got Gamo-chan, who is sort of like her judo buddy who goes and does stuff, and she's into MMA as well, like Nagatoro is, but she's also just kind of like oddball. Not like a normal average high school girl, which is kind of like all these people. You got Yoshi, they're just kind of like annoying tag along friends that are also like, I guess in their own way, kind of wholesome. But in the season 2 finale, spoiler warning for the next few seconds, they go and follow her around on her date with Senpai, and it's kind of weird because they are all thinking that she's going to pop his cherry, and it's very strange. We got best friend number 3. We got Hana, no, not Hana, Sakura, and she's kind of like she's a little bit of a hoe. She didn't really have a whole lot in the story. She's kind of got like a very chill, like, oh, it's everything kind of like very interesting and all this stuff, and this is kind of a weird situation. But she's also like very weird, and like has weird kind of semi horny lines or whatever every once in a while, but just kind of like is there. She's not as involved as Gamo and Yoshi, but she's the thing. Then we got Hana, who is Senpai's underclassman. They were together in junior high, not together, but like they were in doing art stuff together in whatever art class thing that they were doing, and they did stuff, and then she ended up in high school after he was in high school for a while, and so she ends up becoming like a major character in season 2 and onward, and she's just kind of like trying to help him out. She's honestly way better support to this kid than Nagatoro. She's always trying to help him so much. She always feels bad. She's always trying to be like, you can do it, Senpai. Your feelings are important. All this kind of stuff. And honestly, I feel like she should be the love interest in like in a crazy twist way. But Nagatoro is of course the MC, kind of the story. She's the major focal point and everything. And yeah. That's all nice and good. She's actually pretty good though. She's got a weird like sort of stoic personality, but has a lot of like very philosophical feelings, sort of like her older sister, I believe. It's either cousin or older sister, but anyway, number S tier, number 1, we got El Presidente, Sana, who is the president of the art club. She ends up resigning at some point to go to like art school or whatever. She is stacked. S is for stacked today. It's a very funny plot point. They use it for comedy in the show. I enjoy it. I imagine a lot of people enjoy it too. She's S tier because her character is the most ridiculous, and even as like a kind of a side character, I enjoy it. I think it's great. She's awesome. She has like a lot of dramatic moments and everything. I think that overall, definitely best character in Nagatoro. Not for one, but for 2 reasons, and yeah, we'll go with that. There's a lot of background characters that don't really fucking matter, or whatever. Brother dude, I don't know him, so I can't really place him in a tier list. I think this is a brother. I don't know. Got the same last name as Nagatoro. I looked up a character list and I was very underwhelmed because it's actually underwhelmed, but also impressed that you can make a series like this happen. Very rom-com-y. Basically only 8 relevant characters, and everyone else is like a background / named character kind of fodder that doesn't even have any impact on the show pretty much. And so it's very interesting, kind of cool. Got a lot of women characters. Actually, as I've noticed, of these 8 characters, only one of them is male, Senpai. So I think there's a lot of sort of just kind of funny, random kind of oddball girl moments because none of these girls are relevantly normal. They're all very weird and kind of quirky and kooky in their own ways. Very good show overall. 9 out of 10. I think it was a good watch. I think everyone should watch it if you're really into anime, rom-com type stuff. If you can get past episode 1, because that's a little rough. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for my voice. I haven't been recording very much recently because my voice is all screwed up. But we'll get back to it a lot more often and a lot more regularly. And we're gonna have more videos in the future. We're gonna have a lot of these tier lists. I know people apparently like my character tier list. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why at all. But we got character tier lists, and then we got also the general seasonal tier lists that are based on my impressions of the anime as they go forth. I should be having at least one of them on the halfway point in the series coming up here. So, or the halfway point in the winter 2023 anime season, even though it's like basically the end of most of the winter anime. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please give this channel a lot of love. Go follow me on Patreon and donate if you're willing to do that. And see you guys next time.